This is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-Minute Warning for the week of May 20th. In this week's 2-Minute Warning, we're continuing to take a look at some really important things that are happening in the truckload and LTL markets. Over the past couple of months, we've issued a couple different 2-minute warnings talking about things that are happening in the truckload and the LTL market. The reason for that is because we're seeing some things we've never seen before. For example, typically truckload and LTL rates move in tandem. If one's going up, the other's going up. If one's going down, the other's going down. But we're living in a different world. Because of the freight recession that we've experienced for the last 26, 27 months, we're seeing truckload rates continuing to plumb along the bottom while the LTL carriers are maintaining or even getting rate increases. That has caused some of you to ask, Mike, help us really understand, how do we manage in this kind of turbulent environment? Well, with that thought in mind, last week I had the opportunity to get together with our friend Shelly Simpson, the CEO of JB Hunt. She was in town for the Patterson lecture, so I said, hey Shelly, let's grab a couple shippers and have lunch, and we did, and it was great because she had some wonderful insights. She's really, really smart, but what really intrigued me was when she talked about the transformation that has occurred at JB Hunt. Most of you hear the name JB Hunt, you think it's a trucking company. Well, they have their dedicated operation, their irregular route operations, and of course, their intermodal operations. But at the headline, if you wanted that, Shelly was saying we're not a trucking company or a transportation company. We are a logistics company. We could explain in great detail what that all means, but if you want that, just give me a call, send me an email. I'll be happy to talk to you about that. One of the other important things, though, last week, I had the opportunity to talk with my buddy Jeff Berman, who does a great podcast for Logistics Management Magazine. Now, I've been privileged to be a blogger there for quite some time, and Jeff will on occasion invite me to come on and talk about things that are happening in the marketplace for his very popular podcast. And one of the things we talked about, obviously, was the freight recession. Now, for those of you who watch these 2-minute warnings, you know what's happening there. A lot of carriers were hoping that rates would rebound by the end of the second quarter. It now looks like that may not happen until the fourth quarter. Now, what does that all mean for shippers? Well, there are some patterns that are going on that you need to be aware of, because when rates come back, they may come back with a vengeance. Now, how do you protect yourself? Well, what you do is you give me a call, send me an email, or do what some really smart shippers are doing. Take advantage of the calendar option and let's have a one-on-one conversation. I've been doing several private briefings for customers and getting their executive team together so that everyone understands. It's not just the freight and transportation people that have an impact on controlling costs. It's what you do in the sales, procurement, operation, and all the other areas of the company. And that's why things like our rapid assessment can be so productive. But if you want that private briefing, you just need to send me an email, give us a call, because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we're on your team, we're here to help, we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.